How it's made instant coffee. It's made instantly.
Across the world, we drink about 2.25 billion
Is this Kurzgesagt guy?
cups of coffee every day. We've been drinking it fresh for over half a millennium, but instant coffee is
Sounded a bit like him.
the new kid on the block, as it wasn't invented until 1901.
Was this older?
70 tons of fresh coffee beans arrive from South America at this instant
Yeah,
coffee
well,
factory every day.
The guy existed before
Up to
Kurzgesagt.
560 tons are stored in this huge silo. The raw beans are filtered down into large ovens where they're roasted at 200 degrees.
There's some people out there that like almost prefer instant coffee. There's some people that live at... The only time I ever buy instant coffee is I'm like in a hotel room somewhere. I'm traveling. But if you buy instant coffee like living at home, you are insane.
This is where they get their characteristic coloring. It
takes too much time to make regular? It doesn't.
Roasted without burning.
People are poor? Okay, not even a good argument, because I'm pretty sure instant coffee is pricier than regular coffee.
From there, the beans fall down into an industrial mill, where they're ground into a coarse powder.
Is it not?
This plummets down into one of 8 huge coffee machines, where the flavor is forced out by hot steam and pressure.
Are you sure? Like per cup? Well, I just assumed instant coffee is regular coffee, but it's been modified to be instant. So that would mean there's one extra step on top of regular coffee, so I assumed it would be more expensive.
Brew up enough fresh coffee to wake up an army of office workers. 18,000 litres in just an hour.
I gotta look this up.
The coffee is heated
How can I
until
look
it's
this up?
condensed into an extract. And that's spread onto a conveyor belt which will take it away to the next station.
Snap.
The freezing hall. The workers have to wrap up in thermal clothes to protect themselves from the Arctic temperatures. Minus 50 degrees Celsius. To lock in the coffee's aromas, the extract must be frozen solid, at least as cold as minus 40 degrees.
Okay, let me see. This is 200 grams of instant coffee for, this is 37, this is like $4, 200 grams. This is 450 grams for like $5. But I don't know if they produce the same amount of a mug. This is instant coffee on the left. Why are you showing the shittiest brand? So that no one accuses me of picking an expensive brand to try to make a point. I picked literally the cheapest brand. Swedish pricing is different from the rest of the world. Nice! Moving the goalposts. Very cool.
At the end of a 30-meter-long conveyor, it's broken up into granules. In the harsh environments, they use cameras to check everything's running smoothly. If a worker spent
3 grams
too long
instant
in the
is the same as
deep
15
freeze,
grams
he'd be
regular?
going home with frostbite.
Ah, fuck.
The deep frozen granules still contain water, which they need to get rid of.
Water! Hang on then,
Stacked up on trays, they're driven through a low-pressure tube for 5 hours. The challenge is to remove the remaining water without the coffee becoming liquid again, as this would release the aromas.
Doesn't say how many cups it makes. Fuck if I
Here's
know.
how it works.
All right, regardless, instant coffee is much worse than regular coffee. All right, is it cheaper? Maybe, I don't know. It's still worse.
The granules are heated at 60 degrees Celsius in a strong vacuum. Under pressure, the frozen water vaporizes and turns straight into steam. This is a process called sublimation.
Sublime.
As the granules come out of the vacuum, they have been freeze-dried.
You know any
The
special
aromas
machine?
have been locked in and they'll stay solid at room temperature.
You can make presso coffee. You don't need a machine for that. You just put the coffee in the thing or filtered coffee.
The trays are flipped over and the granules fall into huge storage sacks ready to be
It's not
packaged.
the same result, who cares? Is this bait? The flavor profile, man.
The jars whiz along a conveyor belt and are filled in less than a second. They get an airtight seal and move towards the factory door.
It's like instant root noodles versus going to like a
Picking up a label on the
udon
way.
restaurant that makes their own.
420 tons of instant coffee leave this factory every week. But it will be made up into just a small proportion of those 2.25 billion cups of coffee we drink each
Tea
day.
clears. I drink both. I drink coffee in the morning and in the day, and I drink tea in the evening. That's the strats. Rawr. Okay.
There's a best of internet daily notes. There's the new unusual memes. This thing looks insane.